Morning guys, and you joined me in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Arrived yesterday and yeah, I'm tired, I'm struggling today, really tired. Today I'm going on a tour, Killing Fields and S21, which is basically to do with the history of Phnom Penh. So I'll film what I think is appropriate. So I've been told that Phnom Penh can be a bit dangerous at night and potentially during the day. So I don't know how much I want to film, so my apologies if it's not great, but I'll keep updated. Right, I'll catch you shortly, we're going on our tour, see you later. Afternoon, how are we doing? It's Tuesday the 10th of January, second full day in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. So let's just take it back to yesterday. So first off, obviously you would have probably seen the clip at the start of the video about sort of safety. So I haven't been able to film a great deal, and I just wanted to apologise for that. Obviously my own safety kind of comes first. The safety of my valuables obviously does come first. Again, I think a lot of it hinges down to maybe being distracted or maybe not being switched on when you're travelling, but I just have to take care of myself. So I apologise again, once again, for the quality of this video. It's probably not up there with my best work, but I have to consider myself and my own safety. But anyway, I've managed to take the camera out today. Today, like I said, I have second day in Phnom Penh, and I just want to take it back to yesterday. So yesterday I went on a tour of the Killing Fields and S21, which is basically a jail in Phnom Penh. So this all goes back to about 40 years ago, between 1975 and 1978. There was basically horrendous acts of genocide in Phnom Penh, and all at the hands of the leader Pol Pot. His reign, or his, I suppose, party's reign, or his reign in those three and a half years. Around 2.5 to 3 million people died, which 1 in 4 Cambodians were killed during that time period, and it was horrendous. Like, it was a horrendous period, and it's only sort of 40 years ago. You know, there were people living in Cambodia who were alive at that time, and going to the Killing Fields and going to the S21, which is a jail where normal Cambodian people, lawyers, dentists, doctors, normal workers were treated so poorly and eventually were killed for sometimes no reason in particular, just Pol Pot's own sort of belief that they were a threat to his reign. Learning about that and learning about the Cambodian history was very moving, and I didn't film a great deal yesterday because I felt that it wasn't appropriate to film, because it was very uncomfortable. It was very, honestly, depressing, and I've got to respect the place I went to. I've got to respect S21. I've got to respect the Killing Fields in terms of what that was. So like I said, the S21 was a jail, and the Killing Fields were basically where people were taken to basically be executed. Very uncomfortable, and I think that they've done a very good job of trying to not forget about that time period, and making sure that people remember that time period and Cambodians remember that time period, because it was a very distressing time for Cambodian people and the residents of Cambodia during that time. Visiting places like that, it does make you stop and think about the way I live my life and my life back home, and you know, we don't face those sorts of things. I've never faced anything like that in terms of as sort of horrific as that, or even close to that, and it does make you stop and think and question your life and the person you are and the person you're trying to be, and the things I maybe you know complain about, and they're very insignificant in comparison to what I went to yesterday and the things that I saw and the stuff that I was talked about. So yeah, like I said, obviously visited S21, had a tour around that with an audio tour where it talks you about the prison and how it was formerly a school, and then it was turned into a jail and a prison cell for Cambodians. And then we visited the Killing Fields again, an audio tour, and it talked about, you know, the horrific atrocities that took place at the Killing Field, which is about 15 kilometers outside Cambodia, and the mass graves and the people who unfortunately lost their lives there due to a leader who had an awful agenda and an awful sort of, yeah, I don't know, an awful, he was just an awful person. So yeah, very uncomfortable day. Notes I put in it are more just remembering it in terms of a remembrance monument. I think that the rest of it was just sort of inappropriate to film, because it was very moving. For example, a monument at the Killing Fields where it had hundreds of skulls of people who had been found at the Killing Fields, who'd lost their lives at the Killing Fields, and there were areas where there were mass graves, and you guys probably can understand it's very difficult for me to talk about even if someone's a visitor, because it's very hard to find the right words. It was very just moving, uncomfortable, and I think if anyone ever comes to Cambodia, you really need to go, because this country has been through a very difficult period not so long ago, and again, it does make you stop and think and respect this country and what it's been through. After that, I headed back, and then I went out, well no, had a nap and then went out, and nothing too major last night. Quiet one, back at 1:30, 1-ish, and slept in today because I've been feeling a bit sort of run down. I need to sort of get my immune system back up, so slept in and then had some breakfast, and now I'm out exploring Phnom Penh. So the plan for today is I want to take you around some of the monuments, the main things. We've got the Independence Monument just behind me. Don't know if you guys can see that, just there. I'm going to the Royal Palace in a few little bits, so I'll take you around and I'll keep you updated with what I get up to. Day to Phnom Penh, let's go. So, had a walk around, pretty much left my hostel and walked all the way to all the major sites. Didn't have time to go inside the Silver Pagoda or the Royal Palace, but now unfortunately I've been caught by the rain. So behind me it's raining, you probably see what my hair is a mess. This cafe is called Sandwich. Pretty decent actually. Portion's a bit small, but I think that's just Asia in general. Pretty decent sandwich. So yeah, I had that. It's about 5 o'clock now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a tuk-tuk back, get a shower, chill, and then I don't know, not sure, obviously raining so can't really do much. See what's going to the hostel, probably do that. Maybe jump in the pool of the hostel because I think it's covered, so yeah, I think that is going to be my plan. Fun day exploring Phnom Penh, see you guys later. Right, morning, afternoon now, 20 past 2, or 20 to 3 even, 11th of January 2023, and today I am, it's a pamper day basically. Gonna have my hair cut, I'm just at a gym behind me. It's called Smart Fitness, so I'm gonna go do a session. Full body session, a tiny bit of legs, not a great deal again because I'm managing this knee injury. Mainly my body, just keep things ticking over. I feel great. I've been basically had a slight bout of food poisoning yesterday. I feel like it's cleared up, but still got a few of the after effects, still a bit tired, a bit sweaty as well. So we'll just see what I can get done. I would have left it, but then it's probably been about 10 days since last training in Van Vieng, so I just need to put a session down really, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna get time. Back to Mang for 2 days, and then Siem Reap, and then straight to Vietnam, so I may not get time, so I just wanted to put a session down here, because I've got a bit of time, so we'll see how well it goes. I did back to yesterday, pretty much came back after the rain and then just chilled really, got some dinner and then chilled. Gym session, get some lunch and then chill, and then rooftop bar, and then early night, because I've got an early train, 20 to 7 tomorrow morning, so that's the plan for today. Right, I'm not going to film I probably won't film a gym montage. I'll put it in because again, it's got this whole issue of time. I'm going to show you guys as much as I can in 15 minutes. So, I'm going to pass the gym montage, but next scenes will be probably later on today, probably at lunch. See you in a bit. Right, gym session done. Just heading in the tuk-tuk now, back to my hostel to get changed, get some lunch, etc. Pretty decent actually. About 4,500 real, which is about 90p for a day pass. So that is incredible value. The price not bad. Obviously the machines. You had a lot of decent sort of they had decent sort of strength machines, they had a lot of hammer strength machines. The actual bench and stuff like that wasn't great. When people are, it's difficult to see what you're lifting, which I'm not a fan of. I know some of the warehouse gyms, you don't really know what you're lifting. I want to know what I'm lifting to obviously progressively overload, or at least try and push myself to the limit. I know sort of where I'm starting at. So made life a bit difficult, but you know what? It wasn't too bad. Decent session, cannot complain. So yeah, just get my body moving. I didn't train legs again. I need to train them. Basically, the machines for legs weren't great, and obviously with this injury, I just need to be a bit careful. So I don't want to overexert myself. So yeah, didn't train legs. We'll train them probably next place, which I might do a session in Siem Reap. We'll see time-wise how that is. Things considered, not a bad session. Can't complain. So yeah, right in a tuk-tuk now. heading back to my hostel, get some lunch, shower, and then need to get sort of ready for this rooftop bar. Also need to sort of plan ahead for tomorrow. Obviously got a 6:40 AM train, so I need to just basically sort food out for tomorrow as it gets me, because it's like an 8-hour train, so just need to sort myself out for that. So yeah, we'll sort that, and then yeah. So next scenes will probably be later on tonight, maybe rooftop bar. So, right, how are we doing? So back in the tuk-tuk again, shower, changed, and now I'm heading to a place called Sora Sky Bar, 37th floor, cantilever roof. The only downside is raining, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to capture the sunset, but we try. And about it's about 14 minutes in a tuk-tuk, so I'll be there shortly, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys something special. Right, I'm going to show you where we're going. It's that building there, so you can just about see the roof coming out. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, unfortunately the rooftop bar is shut due to the rain, so you're gonna have to see the view via the window. Right, I've managed to make it onto the rooftop, but I have to be really quick. The view isn't sensational. I kind of wish it was open, because this is fabulous, absolutely fabulous up there. But here's the view. Right, what a place. Unreal. Unreal view. Right, I'm going to round this off here with the backdrop of the skyline. Next scenes will be in Battambang. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.